All right, let's bring in Julia Manchester, national politics reporter with our partners at The Hill. Julia, thank you for being with us. I know you're keeping your eyes on all this. Certainly seems like Groundhog Day at this point. We're just repeating the same process over and over again, getting the same result over and over again. How long can this go on, and how does it ultimately end?
Yeah, Nichole, it does seem like the same process over and over again, going 6 times. And then, of course, the House adjourning again at 8 p.m. tonight. However, there does appear to be some progress. We did hear that Congressman Dan Bishop of North Carolina said there could be productive talks happening behind the scenes. However, I want to temper that and say we don't know anything yet. And we know that, at this point, Kevin McCarthy has had weeks, months to really galvanize his support among his own caucus. And he has yet to do that. And we are where we are now. So, if we see any progress, I think a lot of people are hopeful that will happen, hopefully tonight or tomorrow for the business of the chamber to take place. But right now, it seems like Capitol Hill, once again, paralyzed.
Yeah, once again, paralyzed. We know that there is no consensus among Republicans, but we've also heard reports of Republicans reaching out to Democrats, looking possibly for some concessions. Is that maybe what Democrats have been waiting for this whole time?
I don't think so. Look, hearing from Democrats on this and, talking to those close to Democrats, they say that they are very much firmly behind Hakeem Jeffries, for their leader and who they're going to vote for speaker. And I think Democrats right now obviously want to create that contrast, be united behind one figure as Republicans are essentially in disarray. Obviously, I think both sides of the aisle, there are members that want to see business go on and want to see a speaker elected. So lawmakers can do their jobs. However, politically, you have to say, I have to say that, when you watch Democrats, they have an opportunity here to create a contrast. Remember, Nichole, a year ago, we were saying that Democrats were the ones in disarray, with them projected to lose the House potentially at a very large margin. That didn't happen. They've, lost it by a very small margin, and it's Republicans who are, who are in the midst of all this chaos at this point.
Well, Julie, I want to, you mentioned there the business that should go on. I want to talk about that in a minute. But first, does it look like McCarthy is just going to dig in his heels at this point?
At this point, it seems like he could be on track for that. However, you are seeing, some Republicans say, it's time that he, set this aside and that, other concessions are made, because if he continues to dig in his heels on being speaker, look, it does not appear that any of these members of the Freedom Caucus are willing to relent. In fact, we've seen that President Trump, someone who we thought was very influential into the party until recently, is throwing his support behind McCarthy and is very much trying to get these members of the Freedom Caucus to publicly move over and support McCarthy. But you have members like Lauren Boebert coming on the floor and saying, no, President Trump is essentially wrong to support McCarthy. So not even President Trump, someone who has great influence over these members of the Freedom Caucus, is really able to convince them. So, if McCarthy makes another move, I don't think there's anything more he can possibly concede, because this group just wants anyone but him, apparently.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.